Today, the world of literature has received a quiet but deeply sad piece of news. Renowned British novelist Joanna Trollope, widely known for her thoughtful portrayals of rural England and human relationships, has passed away at the age of 82. According to her family, Joanna Trollope died peacefully at her home in Oxfordshire on December 11th. Her passing marks a significant loss for readers who valued calm, reflective storytelling rooted in real life. Joanna Trollope was often referred to as the Queen of the Aga Saga, a title given not because of drama or sensational plots, but because of her ability to capture everyday lives with honesty and depth. Her novels focused on ordinary people, quiet marriages, emotional transitions, and the unspoken challenges of midlife. Through simple language and careful observation, she brought dignity to stories that many readers saw reflected in their own lives. A defining feature of Joanna Trollope's writing was its realism. The love she portrayed was never exaggerated or unrealistic. Instead, it reflected real relationships, shaped by time, responsibility, compromise, and emotional growth. This approach made her work especially meaningful to mature readers who appreciated stories that felt genuine rather than idealized. Joanna Trollope was born in England and was a distant relative of the famous Victorian novelist Anthony Trollope. However, she never relied on that literary connection to define her career. She built her reputation through discipline, consistency, and a distinctive voice that stood apart on its own merit. Her life and work demonstrated how persistence and authenticity can lead to lasting recognition. Before becoming a full-time writer, Joanna Trollope worked at the British Foreign Office and later as a teacher. Writing initially began as a personal interest rather than a career goal. She often wrote late at night, after her children had gone to bed, using the quiet hours to develop her stories. Those private moments eventually led to a body of work that reached millions of readers worldwide. In 1980, Joanna Trollope made the important decision to dedicate herself entirely to writing. While this choice came with uncertainty, it became the foundation of her long and successful literary career. From that point onward, she continued to write steadily, producing novels that were widely read and respected for their emotional clarity and insight. Over the course of her career, Joanna Trollope wrote more than 40 books. 22 of them became bestsellers, and her total global book sales exceeded 8 million copies. This success was not driven by trends or controversy, but by the trust of readers who consistently found meaning and familiarity in her stories. Some of her most well-known novels include The Rector's Wife, Marrying the Mistress, Daughters-in-Law, The Choir, A Village Affair, The Other Family, and City of Friends. In these works, she explored themes such as marriage, family expectations, personal identity, and the emotional shifts that occur during midlife. Her treatment of these subjects was thoughtful and never judgmental. Several of Joanna Trollope's novels were adapted into television miniseries and films. Her writing translated naturally to the screen, retaining the same quiet strength and emotional realism that defined her books. These adaptations helped introduce her work to an even broader audience and confirmed the lasting appeal of her storytelling. Her final novel, Mom and Dad, was published in 2020. The book focused on aging, family responsibility, and the evolving relationship between parents and adult children. Many readers viewed it as a reflective and fitting conclusion to her literary journey, addressing themes that had long been central to her work. Joanna Trollope's contributions to literature were formally recognized through national honors. In 1996, she was awarded the Order of the British Empire for her services to literature. Later, in 2019, she was appointed a Commander of the Order of the British Empire. These honors reflected the respect she earned through decades of meaningful writing. In a statement, her daughters Louise and Antonia described her not only as a celebrated author, but also as a devoted mother, a caring grandmother, and a person who valued simplicity and integrity. They shared that her personal values of kindness, effort, and humility were present both in her life and in her work. Although Joanna Trollope is no longer with us, her words and stories remain. Her books will continue to resonate with readers who seek honesty, emotional depth, and quiet understanding in literature. This video serves as a respectful tribute to her life and her lasting contribution to the literary world. May her family and loved ones find strength and comfort during this time.